Good day, yogis. This is Stephen Chang coming to you live from Simha Yoga Lab in Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the full streaming schedule, as well as my payment information for Venmo and for PayPal. Venmo is my preferred way of payment, and my handle is Simha Yoga Lab, and the 4-digit ID code for verification, if you're prompted for it, is 8096. Online classes are $10. If you're having a difficult time right now, $5 is fine. If you're thinking about coming to in-studio classes, again, please go to the website, look for the text with the instructions in pink. There is a waiver for you to download. Please download that, e-sign it, and then save that, and then email it back to me on your pre-registration email. All right, so today's class is Intermediate Advanced, is level 2, level 3. If you're newer to my practice, welcome, but make sure that if you're working with any kind of special conditions, limitations or pains, injuries, etc., please make sure that you're making some good decisions about how you're approaching the practice. You can always skip any poses that don't work for you, and then just catch up with us whenever it's appropriate. Okay, let's sit up tall, everyone. Elevation for those of you with tight hips or tight lower back. And palms face up, fingers come together, Mudra, thumb and index fingers touching. Let your shoulders broaden as you ground evenly through your feet. Ujjayi breath whenever you're ready. With your lips touching, slight restriction to the back of the throat. Create the ha sound as you inhale and exhale. Three arms together, inhale. Keeping the eyes closed, hands together in prayer in front of the heart, pressing the thumbs into your heart, heart back into the hands, lifting the heart up towards the sky, setting your intention for yoga practice, devoting your practice to someone or something, or to yourself, your supreme self that lives within your heart. Mantra for purification. Om Apavitraha, Om Apavitraha, Pavitrawa, Pavitrawa, Sarva Vushta, Gatopiwa, Gatopiwa, Yahasmarit, Yahasmarit, Pundrikaksham, Pundrikaksham, Sapahya, Sapahya, Pihyandraha, Pihyandraha, Suchihi, Suchihi. Starting to open the eyes and let the palms face up. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, right ear to the right shoulder. Right hand to the left side. Elongate through the left side of the neck. And chin toward the right shoulder. Continue to pull gently to the back of the head. Release back to center. Drop the right hand. Left ear to the left shoulder. Left hand to the right side. And then the chin toward the left shoulder. Release back to center. Drop the left hand. Chin toward the chest. Big circles with the head in one direction. Ear to one side. Roll it back. Opposite side. Roll it center. A few more rounds at your own pace. One more giant circle. Chin back toward the chest and pause. And then taking the opposite direction. Take back to center again. Lift the chin parallel to the floor and neutral spine. Coming off your blocks and extend the legs forward, separating your feet. Hand support to either side, sitting up tall and turning your toes toward each other. And then roll out. Draw in. Roll out. Draw in. Take outer rotation, circling the ankles. So you're moving your hip joints, knee joints, ankle joints. And take it back to center, switch them around, inner rotation. Oof. Oh. You know what? Sorry for the interruption. We're having a little bit of a tropical storm this morning, so it's a little bit windy. I'm just going to make sure we're... Okay, back to center. And then cross your shins again. Take the opposite shin on top. Inhale, raise the arms up high, extend. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, back to center, arms up. Exhale, other side. Back to center again. Side bends, right hand down, left arm overhead. It would not be pleasant to have a planter hit you while you're doing practice, right? Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, other side. Back to center. Legs forward, forward fold. Let's bend your knees. Yeah, and then let's try to find that lengthiness and then hinge forward. Good, much better. And so you feel that lower back stretch much more effectively, right? And that's what you want. All right, take it back up. Swing the legs back behind you, down dog, and start to pedal out the legs. All right, take it back to down dog. Inhale, raise your right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, draw the right knee in towards the nose and round the spine. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the right knee. Extend the right foot back up, step it forward, warrior one. Kick the back heel down, arms up high. Wrap the hands back behind you, interlace your fingers, broaden your shoulders, lift up for a back bend. All right, come back to a vertical neutral spine. With that neutral spine, I want you to hinge at the hips, to draw forward about halfway. So I still want you to find that lengthiness. Then lean the torso over to your left side. And then let's come forward about parallel to the floor and stay there. Nice and strong through your legs. Nice and strong through the extension of your spine. All right, and then hinging at the hips. Dip a little bit more, and once you reach your maximum, you're going to stay there and then release your head. Right, whatever that is. Inhale, lift the head through a neutral spine. Lift all the way back up, square back to center for warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Reverse warrior, right arm up and back. Exhale, side angle, right hand inside the foot, left arm up to the sky. With your left hand, reach your left hand over to the left side and slowly rotate to face down and touch your left fingertips softly to the floor and then rotate it back to open. Two more times. Rotate, facing down, touch your left fingertips down. Inhale, rotate it up. One more time. Exhale, rotate down. Inhale, roll it up. Come back to the side angle and all the way back up. Reverse warrior. Lengthen out the right leg. Triangle. Right hand to top of the shin or to the floor. Left arm reaching up. Inhale, take it all the way back up. Reverse your triangle. Right arm up and back. Bend the front knee, hands to floor, right foot stepping back, plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, lower all the way down to the belly. Progressive cobras. Hands alongside the rib cage, elbows drawn in. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up a little bit higher. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up even higher. Fullest extension of your arms. If you need to still keep your elbows bent, that is fine. And gently all the way down, child's pose. Take the seat toward the heels and fold forward. Lift the head and the torso slightly, and then walk your hands over to the right. Take the right forearm down for support, and with your left arm, reach it out to the left side and get it to the right side and get a nice left side extension. Reach, reach, reach. And take it back to center. Walk it over to the left side. Left forearm comes down, right arm reaching out and very active with the extension through the right arm. So you should feel a nice side stretch and through the shoulders. Release, walk it back to center. Lift the torso up. Walk your hands slightly back behind you. Broaden your shoulders, lift the chest, and gently take a back bend here. Lift the head, look forward, and then walk your hands forward once again for down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Exhale, left knee in toward the nose. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the left knee. Extend the left back up, step it forward. Warrior one. Wrap the hands back behind you, interlace with the other thumb on top. Draw the shoulders to open. Reach the knuckles back, lift the heart center up, gaze upwards. Ecstatic warrior. Come up to a vertical line, so a neutral spine. Then hinge at the hips to lean forward with a neutral spine. So you're activating the back leg for support and you're lengthening your spine. Now arc over to the right side and then lower about halfway. So think about still a pretty neutral spine. Then hinge at the hips to go even lower, and then once you reach your maximum, then let the head release. Lift the head, come back to neutral spine. Lift the torso even higher with the neutral spine. Come all the way up, square back center. Warrior one. Open it up. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Side angle. Left hand inside of the foot. Right arm up to the sky. Now keep reaching through the right fingertips. We're going to rotate through the spine. Reach your right hand over to the right side. Start to look downwards and gently touch your right fingertips to the floor. Inhale, rotate it to open once again. Two more times. Exhale, rotate downwards. Inhale, rotate up. Rotate down. Rotate up. Inhale, come back up, reverse warrior. Lengthen out the left leg, triangle pose. Inhale, take back up, reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor, left foot, stepping back plank. And again, lower all the way down to the belly. 3 progressive cobras again. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Exhale, lower arms all the way down. Inhale, lift up a little bit higher. Exhale, lower arms all the way down. Inhale, lift up even higher, full cobra, Bhujangasana. And then bend the elbows, release all the way down. And then child's pose, take the feet toward the heels and fold forward. And then roll back up to a kneeling position, sitting on top of your heels. Take the arms to cactus. Twist right. Back to center, twist left. Back to center, twist right. So 3 rounds. Back to center, twist left. Back to center, last round, twist right. Back to center, twist left. Back to center. Release your hands slightly behind you. This time, if you can, a little bit further back. Broaden your shoulders. Lift the chest and draw the head back. Lift the head, start to look forward, and walk your hands back forward for down dog. Inhale, raise your right heel up, 3-legged dog. Right knee in toward the nose, round the spine. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the right knee. Right knee to the outside of the right arm and touch. Kick it back up. Step the right foot forward, warrior 1. Left hand reaching down, right arm reaching up, and then side bending to the left. Take it back up to center, switch sides, side bending to the right. Take it back to center, arms up, and lean the torso forward to a diagonal, but keep thinking a lengthy spine. Then as if you were swimming, swim the arms back, and then swim the arms forward. Swim the arms back. Swim the arms forward. Swim the arms back. Swim the arms forward and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it back up to vertical. Open it up, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle, left palm to face down and reach forward. And let's revolve the side angle, left hand to the floor. Notice it's about a foot's distance between your right foot and your left hand. Keep the right shin vertical, keep the left arm vertical, and then rotating here, raise your right arm up. Take the right hand back down, circle it up into reverse warrior. Lengthen out the right leg, extended triangle. Left arm reaching forward. Then release your left hand down to the floor. Frame your right foot with your hands. Square off your shoulders the best you can. And then to the best of your abilities, fold over the right leg. Now, if you need to keep a slight bending of the right knee, take a bending of the right knee. Best you can. Now think about actively drawing your right hip back, left hip forward. That will give you more intensity into the outer right hip, into your right glute, and the back of the right leg. Right? So it's a soft adjustment, a slight adjustment, but it could be quite intense. All right, start 2. Take the right hand back into the inside of the right foot. Raise your left arm back up and come up into a reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor, right foot stepping back, and then lower all the way down to the belly. This time, taking Sphinx Pose, take the forearms forward, lower your forearms down. So you should measure out that your shoulder and your elbows line up vertically, and then you have a 90-degree angle. And you can grab opposite elbows to find your shoulders width. Press your forearms down. Press your belly and your lower ribs down, and then press your forearms down to lift your chest. Now, with the lift of the upper chest, think about drawing your chin towards your chest to stretch the back of the neck. Lift back up to neutral. Turn to the right. Look past your right shoulder. Back to center. Turn to your left. Look past your left shoulder. And take it back to center. Move the elbows outwardly to lower your chest. Walk your hands back in. Child's pose. Feet toward the heels and fold. Take it back up. Down dog. Inhale, left heel up to sky, three-legged dog. Left knee in toward the nose and round the spine. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the left knee. Left knee outside of the left arm in touch. Kick it back up. Knee comes into twist, touch your right arm. Kick it back up. Step the left foot forward. Warrior one. Left arm reaching up, right hand reaching down, and side bend to the right. Back to center, switch sides, side bend to your left. Square back to center, arms up, and lean forward to a diagonal. So keep thinking a lengthier spine, right? So you're just tilting forward. Now keep grounding to the back heel for support, strong through your core and your lower back, then swim the arms back. Swim the arms forward. Swim the arms back. Swim the arms forward. Swim the arms back. Swim the arms forward. Come up, warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Reverse warrior. Extended side angle. Right palm facing down and reach forward to a diagonal. Then release your right hand to the floor. And your right hand is about a foot to the side of your left foot. Vertical shin, vertical right arm. Raise your left arm up to twist. Release your left hand back down to the inside of the left foot. Circle it up into reverse warrior. Lengthen out the left leg. Extended triangle. Right palm facing down and reach forward. Right hand down to the floor. Frame your left foot with your hands. Square off, lengthen, and then deepen in the fold. Use your hands to block if you need it at home. If you need to bend your left knee a little bit and you don't have any support with blocks or books, then go ahead and bend your left knee a little bit. All right, take your left hand to the inside of the left foot and then circle it back up into reverse triangle. And then bend the front knee, lower the hands to the floor, left foot stepping back. And again, all the way down to the belly, Sphinx Pose. All right, so once you set up your arms, tuck the toes under, forearm plank, lift, and hold. Is this one okay for you? Yep. All right, 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower all the way down. Walk your hands back in. Child's pose, stretching your lower back. All right, lift back up, down dog. Start to walk your feet forward towards your hands. And step the feet wide, about mat's width distance. With your hands supporting, bend at the knees, let the feet drop a little bit. Lift the upper back, lift the back of the head, and take the torso maybe about 45 degrees, and reach your arms forward. Tail is reaching back, crown of the head reaching forward, lengthening through the spine, activating your quads, stretching your glutes, elongating through the spine. On the inhale, lengthen, lift up, and slight back bend. And then come back up to vertical. Side bend to the right. Take the right hand to grab your left wrist and pull, get longer to your left side. Bend your left elbow, right hand to grab the left elbow, and side bend even deeper. Take it back up to vertical. Wrap the left arm back behind you. Reach your right arm forward to parallel and twist to your left. Square back to center. Wrap the right arm back behind you. Grab opposite elbows. Broaden your shoulders. Press your forearms to your mid and lower back. Lift up and back. So support the mid and lower back with the forearms as you take this back bend. Keep your arms, come back to vertical. Step the left foot in towards center. Right ankle on top of the left knee. Flex your right foot, bend your left knee. Now keep the spine relatively straight. Keep the shoulders broadening as you lean forward. So this is your ankles to knee. Anytime you're taking ankles to knee, you must flex that bent knee, the foot of the bent knee, and that will help you engage the muscles around the right ankle, right knee joint to keep the joint safe. Keep the shoulders broadening. Keep the legs strong. Good. Releasing your arms. Come all the way up. Stepping on the left foot. Pick up the right knee, tree pose. Sole of the right foot, inner left leg. And then taking the arms up high. Steadying your balance here. Yogi's option, stay here in a basic tree. If you're working with heart opening, you can wrap the hands back behind you. If you're working with side bending, you can side bend over to the right. All right, so you can work on all of those, or I'll give you 5 more breaths. Those of you more advanced, half lotus. Forward folding, tiptoe balance. All right, any of those are good options. Those of you at home who have handstanding practices. All right, so all of these are good options for you, depending on your level of practice. You can keep it simple in your tree, or you can go whatever transitions you like. All right, let's make your way back, up to tree. Draw the right knee forward. Step the right foot down, chair. Exhale, dive forward. Regular crow pose. Hands come forward, about 1.5 feet. Knees to the back of the arms, tip forward, and balance. All right, when you're ready, walk back, jump back, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. And start to walk your feet forward towards your hands. Once again, separate your feet about mats with distance. Bend the knees, let the feet drop a little bit. Lift the head and the upper back, and through that straighter spine, start to come into a wide-legged chair. So again, spine is relatively straight, but you're angling forward to a diagonal. Arms are reaching forward, and the head is reaching forward, tail is reaching back. Quads are strong, working your hip opening, lengthening of the spine. On the inhale, lengthen to lift up into a slight back bend. Then come back up to vertical. Side bending to the left. Take the left hand, catch your right wrist, and pull, get longer through the right side. Then bend your right elbow, left hand to right elbow, and get even deeper. Take it all the way back up to vertical, release. Wrap the right arm back behind you, retract the right shoulder back. Left arm reaching forward to parallel, and twist. Square back to center. Wrap the left arm around, grab the opposite elbow. All right, so you're supporting your mid and lower back with the forearms. Broaden your chest, so actively pull the shoulders back, engage your upper back, and then press your forearms into your lower back to the back bend, supporting the lower back. Take it back up to vertical. Step the right foot in towards center. Left ankle to top of the right knee, flexing your left foot. Bend your right knee. Draw the torso forward. Keep the chest broadening, right? Keep the left foot flexing. Keep ankles to knee, releasing arms, reaching arms forward as you start to stand up, releasing for tree. Steady your balance here. Well, if it's good enough for you today, stay here. If you're working with your options, heart opening, wrap the hands back behind you. Side bending to the left. Right? If you're working with more advanced options, go ahead and repeat what you did on the first side. So some of the things that I did. Half lotus. Forward fold. Tiptoe balancing. Right? And then if you're adding on, I also added in a jump into a handstand. So if you have that, feel free to take it. If not, work on anything else. Alrighty, let's begin to finish up. Take it back to tree. Arms up, left knee forward. Step the left foot down, chair. Exhale, dive forward. Second crow pose. All right, when you're ready, walk or jump back, chaturanga, dog down dog. Inhale, right heel up. Step the right foot forward, crescent moon. Left knee comes down to the floor, untuck the back toes, walk your hands to top of the thighs, and lunge forward. Press your hands into top of the thighs, lean the upper torso back to the back bend. Now, if you're working with a tighter back today, maybe you don't have to deepen that back bend that much. Maybe the hips moving forward might be good enough. All right, so work with whatever feels appropriate, so make sure not to overdo anything. And then if you can free up your hands, take Venus Mudra, arms can reach up and back. If you're taking additional variations, again, you can work on your heart opening. You can side bend to the right. You can side bend to the left, right? And if you're working with your mermaids, binding hand to foot. Mermaid 1. Mermaid 2. Option for those of you who are working with arm balancing today, Kundiasana 2 to the right side. So you can walk your hands over to the right, hook the right knee to outside the right arm, kick it out to side, reach your left toe back. If you want a scorpion, your left leg, you can. All right, let's break. Hands to either side of the right foot, tuck the back toes, half split. Shift your hips over your left knee, so end up with a vertical left side. Flex your right foot, lengthen on the inhale, exhale, fold forward. All right, stepping your right foot back down. Frame your right foot, tuck the back toes, warrior 1. Ground the back heel down to support, take it up. Open it up, warrior 2. Reverse warrior. Half moon, right hand forward about a foot, lobe up to right side. Tip forward to balance. You can take that as a free hand balance. You can lift the torso and free up your right hand. Now take the left hand down to the floor and square off your hips, and let's revolve that. Left hand stays down. Right arm up to twist. Seated spinal twist, left knee behind the right heel, taking a seat down. Right hand is behind you, left arm is up, and twist. Inhale back to center, counter twist to the left. Back to center, warrior 1. Step the right foot forward, left foot back, arms up high. Open it up, warrior 2. Lengthen out the right leg, turn the right toes to the left side, straddling for a bend to organize your feet, hands to the hips. Lift up for the back bend, and then forward fold on the exhale. You can always start with the knees bent until your hands touch down. Once your hands are supporting, you can lengthen out the legs better and hinge at the hips, take it forward. Ah, good. You remember it, good. I always think whenever you're taking a forward fold, whether you're standing or you're sitting, right? Always think that neutral spine. Better to fold left with a neutral spine tend to fold more with a rounded spine. Give you 5 more breaths here, or take any variations you like. All right, more advanced students, maybe we have a straddling forearm stand. Forearms come down. All righty, let's start to break. So still with your hands supporting. Everyone bending at the knees just a little bit. Let the feet drop a little bit. Shift away back toward your heels, and when you start to come up, lift the head and the upper back. So again, through a straighter spine, and use the strength of the legs to carry you up. For warrior 2. Reverse warrior. Hands to the floor. Right foot stepping back plank. Inhale, 1 breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Step the left foot forward. Crescent moon, right knee comes down, untucking your toes. Walk your hands to top of the thighs. Lunge forward. Check into the openness of the hips. Check into the stability of your hips and your spine. If you're taking a deeper back bend, start to lean the upper torso back, and then when you can free up your hands for Venus Mudra, go ahead and take it. All right, so anytime we are holding a pose, it is your opportunity to make choices. Stay here if it's appropriate for you, right? Or work on variations. All right, some of the ones we took in the first round, wrapping hands back behind you for the heart opening. You could go for side bending to one side bending to the other. You can take binding hand to foot for your mermaid. Mermaid 1, grab the outside of the foot, left arm up and back. Grab the inside of the foot, mermaid 2. Lift that foot to your elbow crease. Maybe reach up, maybe bind. All right, those of you who then took it into Kundiyasana 2, the arm balance, right? Hands over to the left side. You're going to hook the left knee to the left arm. Shoot the leg out to the side. As you shift forward, pick up the right foot and shoot it back. You can scorpion that leg as well. Two more breaths. All right, let's break. Hands to either side of the left foot. Tuck the back toes and pyramid. Half split. Your right thigh is vertical. You're stretching into the back of the left leg. Hands supporting to either side. All right, step the left foot back, support the hands, warrior 1, ground the back heel, rise up. Open it up, warrior 2. Reverse warrior, half moon, left hand forward about a foot, lift up to left side, and balance. All right, feel free, working here. You can free up your left hand, lift the torso up a little higher, upper torso, and that will free up your left hand from the floor. So this is your suspended half moon. All right, let's revolve it. Take the hands to the floor, square up your hips. Then with your right hand supporting, raise your left arm up to twist. Seated spinal twist. Right knee behind the left heel and take the feet down. Left hand behind you for support. Right arm up to elongate and twist. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, counter twist to the right. Take back to center, warrior one. Step the left foot down, support with your hands, right foot comes back. Open it up, warrior two. Lengthen out the left leg, turn the left toes to the right side, straddling for a bend, measure out your feet, organize them, hands to the hips. Lift up and back to the back bend. And then come forward for the forward bend. You can always keep your knees slightly bent until your hands can support you. Once your hands are touching down, then you can always lengthen out the legs and also think about lifting the upper back. So think of that length of your spine and then hinge at the hips to take it forward. Now for Julian, right? You were saying that when you were going side to side a little bit, when you were doing pulling on the kitchen sink, right? So you can do that here. How does that feel? Feels good? Okay. So here's an option for you, right? You don't have to keep it in a still forward fold. You can move it around a little bit. All right, for those of you practicing at home, if you have a more advanced practice, anything else you want, you have about 5 more breaths. And as you go side to side, you can also deepen that, right? You can deepen to the point where maybe you can draw the seat toward the heel and flip the heel like this, right? If that's too much, you can just, keep supporting your hands however you need it. Just go way over to one side, and then you can go way over to the other side. Yes, right? Yeah. Right, so you can go side to side in this way and just get deeper and deeper and get lots of stretch into your hips, into your glutes, into your quads, strengthening. And that's also quite nice for your lower back as well. All righty, let's finish up. All right, let the hands come back to the floor. Let it pass first. All right, now that you can hear me again, bend at the knees, let the feet drop a little bit. Shift away back toward the heels. When you come up, lift the head and the upper back through a straighter spine, using the strength of the legs. Come up, warrior two. Good. Reverse warrior. Hands to the floor, left foot stepping back plank. Inhale one breath, exhale chaturanga. Inhale up dog. Exhale down dog. Inhale, right heel up. Right knee in towards the nose for your pigeon. Land that shin to the floor. Angle out the right knee, right thigh, 30 to 45 degrees. Into left knee as far back as you can to lower your feet. Untuck the toes. Walk your hands back. Make sure you're nice and stable. You're pretty level in the pelvis. Your spine is pretty vertical. If you did this right, you should feel pretty balanced. And then make your way forward. Stay in your forearms. Make pillows for the hands if you want. Whatever you need. And of course, those of you who like to take your variations, take them. And again, you can stretch to one side, you can stretch to the other, you can take your mermaids again if you want, you can invert however you like. Alrighty, let's begin to break. Walk it back in. Tuck the left toes under. And transition to step it back and take lots of movement. Pedal it out side to side. All right, let's come back to stillness. Second side, left leg up. Take the left knee in, land the shin to the floor, angle out the left knee, left thigh, into right knee further back to lower your hips. Untuck the toes, walk the hands back, make sure you're nice and elongated and level in the pelvis. And then when you're ready, make your way forward, forearms down, or make pillows with the hands. Of course, those of you who went further to take your variations, side bending one way, side bending the other, your mermaid vines, or anything else you want. All right, let's start to finish up. Walk your hands back in, tuck the back toes, press back, down, down. Walking out, side to side. All right, when you're ready, walk your feet forward toward your hands and take the feet down. Extend the legs forward, support with your hands to either side, and slowly lower arm to your back. Keep the left arm out to a T. Draw the left knee in and twist to the right. Take it back to center, switch legs, switch arms, twist the other direction. Back to center again, hug both knees in. And then step the feet to the floor, slide the legs forward. Shavasana, final relaxation. Feet are separated, toes turned out. Arms alongside the body, palms face up, eyes are closed, and let everything go. Beginning to draw the breath back in. Start to move the fingers and the toes. Reach the arms overhead, stretching in opposite direction. Rolling over to the right side and come up to a comfortable cross-leg position. Reconnecting to an even seat, a lengthy spine, shoulders broad, breath deep, and let the neck be free. Inhale for Om. Om. Hands together in prayer, bowing forward, sealing in the practice. You now come up. Namaste. Thank you so much for being here today. Thank you for sharing your practice with me. Please again visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the full streaming schedule, as well as my payment information for Venmo and for PayPal. Please keep in mind, costs are $10, $5 if you're having a difficult time. And if you're looking to come to the studio for in-studio practice, please go to the website again, download the waiver, follow the instructions, send me the pre-registration email, attach the waiver, and then we're set, all right? So thank you so much. Be well. Take care. I'll see you soon.